YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back on Total War Rome 2. And remember we had last besieged Bertigala? I was trying to draw them out against me onto open ground, because I have quite a few slingers and horsemen. And it looks like we've managed to disrupt the enemy armies. At half their marching, I don't think they can get there to reinforce. So basically we'll hopefully keep the Volcae pinned down on this turn-in. And then it looks like I'm going to be moving against the Helvetii just to get them off my back. And I'd like to just kind of take Bertigala, swing through Tolosa, and hit Massalia, and just almost kind of see if we can just ignore Iberia, or just take one army, and one army is not going to be enough. Like, I don't have a lot of resources right now is my problem, and I really need to knock out some stuff here in the north. Let's see. I mean, this river creates a nice kind of natural barrier for me, too. I mean, I might be able to just block these guys off for a while. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I could kind of just block things off against the Germanic tribes and try and secure Iberia. That would get me quite a bit of wealth from securing Iberia, and then we could focus on Italy and then try and move east, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be difficult one way or the other. It's going to be very challenging. Let me get my timer running here so I know how long I've been recording. Alright, let me think about what needs to be done here. I can't remember if we're on the beginning of a turn or the end of a turn. So let's see. I'm training an army here, which they're good for this turn. We've got this army that survived up at Toloferdum that needs some better units, to be honest. It looks like I've been subverting this army from the German Confederation. I've got this scout down here that would probably be better used to be poisoning this army, so let's do that instead. Let's take this War Maiden somewhere else. Let's see. See if this War Maiden can keep subverting these people just to keep them pinned in place. You know what, though, I don't really have a whole lot of money, but it'll kind of be worth it. At least starts to get their abilities to build. Let's take our agents that aren't doing anything in this turn. Ooh, actually, I probably have enough money to poison here. And I'm going to get my agents that aren't doing anything and put them into an agent stance or agent ability, whatever you call that, whenever you click that. So let's try some more military sabotage. I just want to see if I can keep the Marcomanni pinned in place as well. There we go. So at least they won't be able to come marching out and do too much with this army that's getting all poisoned up. Actually, let's see, I have not subverted that guy, that's too bad. So he's going to be able to get away with pretty much whatever he wants. Take a look at the diplomacy. Still like how I'm at war with some people and they're like, hey, we don't really hate you. Well, tough luck. That's just how it's going to work in this campaign. Oh, I got a bunch of unassigned skills, my bad. Really need more money so I can try and refocus my buildings. Like, I might go back up to the Britannic Islands and try and refocus all of them on economy, since I don't really need recruiting from there anymore. So that's something I'm going to consider. Mass poisoning. Okay, let's go ahead and end this turn. Hopefully the Volcae will be forced to come out against me so I can destroy their dang little armies there. And then I need to get them wiped out since they're recruiting so many Oathsworn. And I'll capture their city and see what their buildings do for me. Since they have a building that's helping them get Oathsworn, it could perhaps be helpful to me, though the chain's probably not exactly the same. Let's see what happens here. Got an agent bothering us up at Toloferdum from the Cimbri. They're kind of running back to their own lands. That's expected. Helvetii gonna attack me here. They did not come after my general, and they've got a bunch of these short sword units. Short swords are actually surprisingly good. At least every time I've faced them they have been. But I've got chariots here and ballista, all kinds of useful tools. I don't think that the enemy's going to stand too much of a chance. Let's make sure that they don't. We need to soundly defeat them here anyway. Looks like it's going to start me off on bad terrain down there at the bottom of the hill. We'll take a look and see how severe the terrain is, whether or not I need to be worried about it. But yeah, those again, the short swords. At least I've messed around on a Rome legendary campaign just for kicks at one point, and good grief, like the short swords were cutting down my Principes. Of course, that's the legendary setting. I don't really know what to expect out of them on the normal settings. They may not be very good, but I'm sure that they like to eat sling stones just like all the other enemies that I face. I'm going to put a veteran rider here. I'm going to put my 2 scout horsemen down here hidden in the woods. Try and come from the flank. And then I'm going to put my general on fire at will with flaming shot. And I'll bring him from the upside here. So let's fast forward and let the enemy kind of walk into range.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Most of these are fairly light units. They do have a bunch of light horse that I'd like to go ahead and start killing with my ballista. So I'm on standard rounds. And they've got to move a little before they get into my ballista range, so just go ahead and fast forward for a second. They are quite likely to just come suiciding in on my slingers with their light horse when they get closer. Take my ballista off fire at will. Keep an eye on that range. There's an enemy spear noble coming in for reinforcements. These guys are almost in range, and as soon as they are, I'm just going to go for their light horse with my ballista. Not a particularly threatening target, but light horse can always get around your flanks. I've got my own light horse down here that I'm going to spring into action in a moment. Fast forward for a second longer. I think I'm going to focus over here first, since both of these targets are close together. I might be likely to score hits on both units. They do have an Oathsworn general. We'll have to make sure and rear charge him immediately. Got a nice hit on that Celtic light horse there. Yeah, my ballista are going to get off several volleys if the AI doesn't move any faster than this. And we've laid down 30 men in that Celtic light horse. That's a good start. Just keep this up and see what we can get done here. Come on. Yeah. Nice. So, got a lot of kills there too. I'm going to put one more volley into this unit, and then I'll just drop a volley onto that unit. Okay, the AI is going to start running at me now. I'm going to hard group all my swordsmen. Okay, so ballista, hold off for a moment.
Our hidden units have been
Take my general into their light horse. And let's put these guys on explosive ground real quick. Target the center of their formation. And let's get my light horsemen appear for slinger killing duty. And group 1, engage.
Our general is under attack.
Alright, so my general wiped out their light horse. And my ballista is kind of wrecking the center of their formation. Alright, and I've got a group attack going on in the center. Let's put all the sword band into frenzy. Keep my veteran riders after those light horsemen. Where am I losing men at? Oh, that light horse got past my general and into my slingers. That's annoying. Okay, gonna take out their slingers. And I'm focusing my artillery fire on their Oathsworn general at the moment. Looks like their main line is about to buckle. Let's take my ballista off fire at will. Just about killed a bunch of my own horsemen there. Okay.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yes, this battle is going to go quite well for us. I'm going to bring my chariots in on this Oathsworn general. And then I'm going to kind of try and pull through them to another target, because they are a pretty heavy unit. See how I can kind of click these routing spear units. And then turn back around and go after these Oathsworn again. And I'm going to keep the flaming shot on these Oathsworn too. Where's my veteran riders? Okay, the Oathsworn general is getting pretty screwed up. My chariots are losing a few men though, so I'm going to have to be careful because that's where my general's at. The Oathsworn, I guess, is a heavy enough unit that he's not dying quite as easily as I'd like for him to. But I am peppering the incoming units with a lot of artillery fire. Okay, let's drop the artillery fire. And let's finish off this battle with my swordsmen. I think we can take these units.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
That spear noble is going to try and come for my general, I think. Turn my slingers around because I'm just going to hit my own men more than anything else right there. The spear nobles are trying to catch my general, and they're going to get charged from behind. I'm going to try and charge through the spear nobles with my chariots and then on into the Oathsworn. That routed the Oathsworn, and then I'm going to get my chariots out of the spear noble unit here. Let's go ahead and continue and destroy what we can here. Spear warriors. Most of those units are pretty much gone.
The enemy general is dead.
Yeah, that should be good. We killed most of their people, so let's quit the battle. Don't want to spend too much time just chasing routing units, so we beat the Helvetii down pretty hard right there. My general did pretty well, considering that I was hitting pretty heavy units most of the time, so not bad. Swordsmen did pretty well too. Enemy short swords were not able to get a whole lot on me there. Wow, my scout riders got a lot of kills too. Fantastic. Those scout riders are just great for taking out missile units and running down fleeing units. Like, I mean, they're hard to beat. No peace treaties. Alright. Where are we at? Man, I really want the Volcae to come after me. They're on the end of this turn though. Come on, do it. Do it! Oh, they're going to use their agent on me and then come after me. They're going to try and take out my general, which is going to suck because my general's an important unit. No. Really? Where at? Okay, so that's not a big deal. Duty calls. Where is this at? Man. I'm in a heroic noble unit. The Volcae did not come out against me, which means I'm just going to start eating attrition.
Fight for your ancestors.
Yes.
Shoot. Stupid Volcae. Well, let me think how I want to handle this. I could go capture Tolosa from them. So what if I lift the siege here? I wish there was an easier way to lift the siege. You gotta go in here and then say break siege, and then your men walk away a little bit and waste some of your movement points. But yeah, let's go capture Tolosa because it's pretty much unguarded at the moment. Let's focus our poisoners down here. Keep these armies extremely poisoned.
Sabotage. I like them.
Okay, so let's see if I can get my warlord busy here again. Manipulate.
They will join. Could have been worse.
Really? Alright, manipulation.
They will.
Level 1 agent resisting me there. Oh well, I'm having to spend all my money on agent actions, unfortunately. We can't do anything about that one that's out to sea, but I'm not as worried about them. Let's take this army and capture Tolosa. At least this will take away the building that's allowing them to recruit these units. And it looks like they will get reinforced. Let's fight this just to make sure that we properly put them down. I can't lose a bunch of units here because they may come out from Bertigala with that fleet. They may put them to shore and come after me. But we should be able to get rid of the Volcae here. Who would have thought the best way to fight Oathsworn is with poison? Seems to be working well for me. So let's start the deployment. Okay. If that's going to be the capture point. Is that just... That's not a victory point, but that's hard to say where the AI is going to camp out.
Battle ready and eager.
Let's bring some units from both sides of the battlefield. And we'll just bring some of these guys here, some of these guys here. And we'll just do the same thing from this direction.
Sword band. Heroic noble.
Okay. Since I got my heroic nobles on that side, I might actually put a few more swordsmen on this side. That should be good.
Proud sons of Britain.
Alright, let's start battle.
Heroic noble.
There's an entrance right back. What happened?
Good look at the enemy.
There.
Take it all.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Just move this up.
Dishonor us.
Let's see where the reinforcements are coming from behind me. I think they were going to have actually a ballista in the reinforcements.
Sword band.
Let's turn these units around here real quick.
Veteran riders. Run, warriors.
And let's bring these troops.
Sword band.
Let's go ahead and move into the town center here. Yeah, they're going to have ballista there.
Sword band.
My swordsmen, they're already opening fire.
Heroic noble.
So we're going to need to get up here and take care of business.
Mounted warriors. Veteran riders. Slingers.
Okay. It is just one ballista. Woo, they got 2 Oathsworn over here though, so I'm going to need my heroic nobles in the fight. I need to get repositioned to where my swords are in better position, get my veteran riders ready here too. You take out the ballista, and my guys are taking out their Celtic skirmishers. Not before they get quite a few shots off on me though, unfortunately. Okay, that ballista's gonna be dead.
Our general is under attack.
I need to group these guys here. Okay, let's move up. Golly, those skirmishers are really holding out for a long time there. Let's keep my guys focused there. Whoa, hold on just a second, let's see what's going on. There we go. And let's go back into play here. Countercharge this Oathsworn.
Heroic noble.
Okay, my heroic nobles ought to do pretty well against that Oathsworn, but we're going to need to bring in cav help here. Rear charge there. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm trying to bring all my men to bear. Those Celtic skirmishers still alive. My sword band up here is in some pretty big trouble. I'm going to need to lend them a quick hand here. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Just a skirmish right now, so let's get my guys focused on some of those Celtic skirmishers. Wow, this Oathsworn survived that rear charge. And this one survived for a long time too, tanking out 71 kills, even amidst being massively out. Ah, they used their stupid ability. I had Intimidate too, that was a mistake. I can't believe they routed with Headhunt there. I'm not even really sure how that happened, to be honest. Let's bring these guys over. Okay, so my slingers are working on some of theirs. They have a bunch of skirmishers here. Really don't want to move within range just yet. Going to shield wall right there. Don't know if it really helps against missiles, but shield strength, so it might help against missiles. Keep trading up my slinger targets. These slingers can come on down. So yeah, looks like we're gonna get this place. They have a Celtic warrior for a general. It's not gonna be too bad. Yeah, my Briton slingers over here are making some nice progress on all these skirmishers that they have. You know what though, we might be able to sideswipe those guys, bringing this cav over here. Bring my swordsman in. Good, good, good. Like I said, all my... I need this, I'm gonna put these guys in group 2. Move them out of the way of my slingers so my slingers can get cleaner shots. And let's let my generals group rest just a little. Let's bring in some more slingers here, see if we can put some pressure. Yeah, good. My slingers definitely putting some serious hurt on these guys. I can probably drive them back right here, so that's what I'm going to try. Let's bring up Group 2 and destroy those Celtic tribesmen. Group 1 is probably pretty tired, but they're just going to have to deal with it. And they're actually not retreating, these skirmishers, like I expected them to. Let's just move these slingers up. There, yeah, we actually caught their skirmishers right here. They're going to maybe attempt to stop me with some infantry. Yeah, it looks like they turned those Celtic tribesmen around, but yeah, those slingers are now gone, so they've lost all their skirmishers. Excellent. So Group 2, let's come pin these guys in. And the slingers are still just pouring it on thick over here. They've gotten a lot of kills. Bring Group 1 up. Alright. Focus those slingers there. Okay. We got just more Celtic tribesmen. The enemy general over here is kind of all bunched up. My men, I'm going to bring my general up. I'm kind of running down some of their flaying units just to get extra kills with my men. Don't see why not. And let's see, let's get my heroic nobles over here. Yeah, these guys are eating slinger fire from kind of across the flank while being pinned in the front. Not a pretty situation for them. And there's pretty much nowhere to run if you're the Celtic AI right now, so they got absolutely destroyed. That general has a ton of awesome abilities on him, like Rally and Inspire, and Inspire has got like a whole bunch of good stuff. Should help him tank it out. Decent chevrons in that army too. Alright, so we destroyed the Volcae. I did take a few losses, but at least we got rid of those two armies. We are in command of Tolosa, and let's see what their stupid buildings offer me as far as recruitment, because they were getting some sweet recruitment from it. What's in it for Patchy? That's the ultimate question. It looks like their little army over there got away.
You looking at me?
It's just a few oaths sworn, so I don't think I'm too concerned about it at the moment. So I can recruit Chosen Spear and Swordman now, which it is about dang time. And also I could upgrade these units here, which honestly I think I'm going to go ahead and just spend what little money I have upgrading. What does this thing do? +3 public order, missile damage. That's not a whole lot of use to me. I'd rather build something useful, so I'm going to tear down that building. But yeah, we're going to keep that level 3 blacksmith. You better believe it. That's going to come in super handy. I'm gonna let these guys retrain. Let's see. I'm not too worried about the Marcomanni on this turn. I'm worried that if I leave Teleferdum to do anything else that it's going to get ugly. And just really not quite sure how I want to proceed at the moment. I really need more money. Like a considerable amount more money would be handy at this point. Let's see if we can just assassinate this guy. Get him out of the way. There we go. Alright. So, all in all, I'd say that was a successful turn. We've captured Tolosa, which begins our revenge on the Volcae. Well, I do have a lot of authority with this general. +2 public order, wealth from culture, +3 authority in general. I'm going to open up some of these others, just like the cavalry recruit one, and see what happens. So it gives me more authority. This one gives me +2, and that one, yeah. That gives me another morale bonus too, which is great. I'm actually going to take that one. Just keep going up the authority tree. It's actually coming in fairly handy at the moment. What money I have left I need to use here to recruit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got a decent little army here. It's not particularly strong, but it'll work. And we can recruit some slingers into it. So anyway, I think that's all the time I have for the moment. Heir of Carthage, signing off for now. Hope you all enjoyed it.